All right, let's say all these processes are becoming too long to you and you just want a quick shortcut. Let's say you just want to be using your keyboard to navigate through whatever you're doing. You can as well use, for those who are using Windows system, you can click on Shift Control X to remove both marks. And for those who are using Mac, you can use Command Shift X to remove both marks as well. All right, you're welcome back to SA Visuals Plus, and here we talk about simplified editing, videography, photography, and the likes. And today I'm going to be showing you how to use the marks in and out for exporting a particular section of your project or your video. So if you've ever wanted to select to select a particular portion of a video for export, or to export a particular series out of many series you have at hand in your project, this tutorial is carefully packaged for you. Before we further ahead, let's get to understand what the marks in and out actually does in Premiere Pro while editing. It actually tells the software the particular section of the video that you want it to export for you. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. Like, let's say for the purpose of this tutorial, if you want this video clip that you can see on my screen now to be exported, let's say from this section to this section now, and if you add the marks in and out for the Adobe Premiere Pro software, just like you can see now, it will exactly export that section for you. But anyways, before we further ahead, I would like to bring this to your notice. I have some few pro tips for you by the end of this video, so make sure you watch till the end to enjoy the pro tips that I'm going to be sharing with you guys. And I'm very sure that these pro tips will definitely be useful to you all editors out there. So stay connected as I take you on the ride. Let's get it done in a jiffy. So the first step you need to do is to move your playhead to wherever you want to start your video to export from. Let's say for the purpose of this tutorial, let's bring our playhead to this side like this, as you can see. Then we can either use this side, just like explained in our previous tutorial, to mark in. Then after marking in, the next step is to mark out. For the purpose of the tutorial, let's leave it here. Then you click here like this to mark out. And if you don't want to do these two steps, you can just quickly press X. It's going to mark the beginning and the end directly like that, but I don't think that's really necessary as far as this tutorial is concerned. So we have to mark in here, then we push our playhead to this side and mark out just like this. So after marking out, is the next step is the subject matter of this very tutorial right now, which is to export. So now we have successfully marked in and out. So what next is to export. All right, now, so let's get it exported to clearly understand what we have been talking about right from the beginning of this video. And the export is not just the regular export. Oh, I can just click and export and then have my video fully exported. No, since you have already marked in and out, you have limited the video to that gray portion, that sequence range that you have selected, because that's the only portion that will be exported for you. So and make sure you actually understand the command you're giving to the computer system, because the computer system is actually a garbage in, garbage out device, just like we all know. So the instruction you give to the computer system, it processes it and then give you the feedback, which is the output. So before giving it any command, make sure you actually understand what you want before telling the computer to help you get it done. All right, now we're successfully marking and out. So the next thing now is to export. So you quickly click on file like this, check, then you export. All right, this is the export interface, just like you can see now. We are at the climax already. So taking a careful and vivid look at this export interface, you see that you have few things to do here, but my own is not on the default setting because I use this source in and out a lot. So that's the reason you can see this source in and out already set on my own. But in certain cases, maybe you have not used it before, you see that it will either be on this entire surface, entire source like this. You will not see any marks visible here on this export preview here. You will not see anything like marks or anything. It will just come like this. Then what you have to do quickly is to first of all rename the file name. Let's just title it as export check like this. So once we have renamed the file, you now select the destination of the file. I want to save my own in this new folder here, so I can just keep the settings since I've already done my setting. Like I don't have to go into all that. So the point here, the focus point here is this entire source. You now click on this entire source like this, then you select source in and out. Watch out to see what happens. Let's go. Okay, can you see now? The marks you created earlier are being are visible here now because you mark in and out, so they are visible here now. As you can see, this is the preview. This is the export preview uh, source. So can you see now? This is the preview. That is to show you that the marks are now effective here. But if it is still set on this entire source, that means it is the software has to export the entire video for the entire project for you. So let's change it to source in and out, just like as I have explained earlier. Okay, now it is set to source in and out. That means the marked area is the one that is going to be exported for you, just like is the marked area is going to be the one that will be exported for you at this point in time. So after doing this, then you now hit the export option. So let's see the export. Okay, it's exporting, and can you see it's counting? It's even telling us the amount of time left for the video to be fully exported. So this is just how simple it is to use the marks in and out for video export. All right, like I earlier promised you in the beginning of this video, that I'm going to be sharing with you a few pro tips that is going to be definitely useful to you while you are still in your editing journey. So what you need to do is to always check to be sure that you are actually exporting from the active sequence and not just a clip from the source monitor, because sometimes you may kind of tie schedules or something and you may just decide to hurriedly click mark in and mark out even without checking if it is actually from the active sequence or just a clip from the source monitor. At the end of the day, if you are doing that without checking carefully to make sure that you're actually exporting from the active sequence, I promise you, you still not get the right result you're looking for. You still have to go back and then redo it to calm down and check properly before exporting. So it is advisable for you to actually check carefully to make sure you're actually exporting from the active sequence to get the right result you're looking for. Then if you want to clear marks, just like you can see now, let's say after exporting this particular section of the video and you want to continue the rest of the editing so that you can export the entire project later, you can just easily right click on the mark like this, and then you clear in and out. That is if it is in a situation whereby you want to clear both marks. And if it is just the out that you want to clear, you can actually clear out like this up, and then you see the out has been cleared and while the in is still there. And if you want to clear the in alone and leave the out, you can actually see clear in here, and then you click clear in and you clear just in. All right, let's say all these processes are becoming too long to you and you just want a quick shortcut. Let's say you just want to be using your keyboard to navigate through whatever you're doing. You can as well use, for those who are using Windows system, you can click on Shift Control X to remove both marks. And for those who are using Mac, you can use Command Shift X to remove both marks as well. So this is just how simple it is to use the marks in and out to export videos in Adobe Premiere Pro. And if you actually find this video helpful enough, you can actually give it a like button and subscribe, and stay connected for more awesome content like this.